going on, guys? It's Gaining Purpose. What are we here with today?
We got Kashif of Irae. Is that how you say it?
That's how you say it.
Hell yeah.
Irae, old school metal Christian metalcore from Washington D.C. Right?
All from the DC area.
Yeah, basically, but like.
You live in Tri-Cities now.
Yeah, I live in Bristol, and then
Up near me.
Up near us.
And then Nathan, he lives in Nashville. And then our fill-ins, they also live in Tennessee. So we're basically a Tennessee transplant.
Yeah.
So
you guys transitioned to Tennessee.
Yeah.
this is your first show since when?
November of 2019, we played. The last show that we played was with Sanction, Queensway, Vatican, No Option. And,
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a name I haven't heard in years.
Yeah. it was pretty fun. Yeah, that was in Baltimore.
And you're also back here with your homies in Heavens Die.
Yep. So known those. I've known them since before they were Heavens Die. They were a little band called Mirkwood at first.
Yep.
Yeah. So Lord of the Rings.
You excited to be back doing this whole thing again?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's oh my gosh. I never thought I would be back doing it. But we started. Our guitarist Jose. He's the one that still lives in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Okay. We had some songs that we wrote in 2019 that we never did anything with, and so he was just like, hey, what if we did something? And so we finished those songs, and then the bug hit us, and we're just like, we should do this again.
Like, we're kind of missing a little bit.
So you started coming back to shows because Jay started booking. Yep. I met you at Foreign Hands.
Yep.
My distinct memory is they played Separation Souvenir, and I caught your entire body.
You got the Kashif 316.
I did. I got by Kashif during Separation Souvenir because I was like jamming. I looked over. Here comes Kashif, and I was like, oh.
That's the day that Ashton grew up and was like, well, I guess I gotta be ready for that.
Yeah.
I died that day.
Hey, you're back. We're happy to have you.
It's one of the multiple scenes that, like, at shows you can see me when I'm dying. Like, there's one at our last show at No Cure. During Your Spirit Dies, I was mic grabbing for the Your Spirit, and afterwards, everybody just started beating the shit out of me.
Me and Liam and Mayor gave you concussion.
And I was like just sitting there. I was just so stunned, and Brandon had to come by and tap me and push me off.
Were shows in Knoxville like that, beforehand, or? I
mean, sort of, kind of. So I'm only 18.
Okay.
So I wasn't around much longer. Like, I wasn't around much before Jay.
Okay.
You'd have to ask Liam.
Yeah,
okay.
But I know I've been to a couple shows before Jay took over KHC.
Yeah.
And they were not as, crazy, but now Jay has done some cool shit. And
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm really happy for you guys.
Did Jay booking shows and you seeing that, everybody was going crazy for this style of music want you guys to come back? Was that, part of it?
I don't know.
Is it just a piece of the metalcore revival feeling like, oh, this stuff is cool again, and people are really digging it, and it's something that's kind of popping off?
Yeah, I don't know. So for us, obviously, we're a Christian band or whatever, and so we there are not a lot of spirit-filled hardcore or Christcore bands that are in I guess this kind of music. But one aspect about it is I grew up with this music. My mom's a metalhead.
Awesome.
I was introduced to this music at a very young age. My very first show, this is going to be one for you. It was in July of 2001. It was Ozfest in Denver, Colorado.
That's awesome.
It was the first time that I ever saw Slipknot.
And
that was what got me in love with this kind of music.
That's the same thing with me. Was Slipknot was the first band that I ever heard, and I was like, this is what I love now.
So my intro to hardcore metalcore was so much different than everyone else I've talked to.
You're just nails.
So I went from Newfound Glory and Easycore, and Liam pulled up a magazine that had nails, and he was licking a fucking chainsaw. Yeah. Todd Jones was on the cover licking a chainsaw, and I was like, I want that.
Whatever that man.
And so I went and I found Abandoned All Life, and I was like, huh.
This is cool. This is my personality now.
So
it's cool though. Also, you asked me about whenever you seen Jay booking shows again, were we around for that? Because it was different for me too, because like shows weren't a thing, and then like moving back here,
Right.
5-6 years later was like, whoa! I was like,
It was
man.
culture shock for you because you from in Idaho you were having DIY shows, right?
Yeah,
And like,
that was always a thing, and it was
Yeah.
cool. And then coming back here, I was like, I bet you there's not gonna be many shows here. That's kind of gonna suck. And then I met Andrew because he wore a Pure Bliss shirt.
Oh, sick!
And I was like, wait, there's people here who like this stuff.
That's what it was like for me. So I moved to Tennessee 4 years ago. It was October of 2019, and not too long. Like I was like looking around like to see like what was in the area, and I couldn't really find much of anything. But there was one day where I went to Drake's in Bristol, and I was wearing an Orthodox hoodie.
this is my brother.
Okay, so
We were talking about this on the way up here.
That's so funny. I was wearing that, and he's like, "Oh, you listen to Orthodox? Oh, that band's tight." And I was just like, "Wait,
That's
hardcore
crazy.
does exist in the Tri-Cities?"
Yeah.
That's
Like,
crazy that we were talking about that on the way up here.
Okay, so that was your brother. I was curious. I was like, he looks familiar.
He's like, I'm gonna
and
tell
stuff.
you how I met Kashif, and I was like, all right, he's not gonna remember this. I was like, okay, that's
just
so
found it out.
crazy.
It's full circle.
Yeah.
Well,
That is a really cool thing about hardcore though, and
How
metalcore
would-
as well is like it all does come full circle when you know people.
oh, damage control's starting.
They are. I think.
Do we want to pause and continue? We
pause
can do
it.
that.
So we're back. Damage.
Part 2.
Damn it.
What were we talking about?
I don't even remember.
We were talking about your brother.
Oh, my
Drake's
Bristol.
Orthodox City.
Uh,
How I didn't think that there was anyone like within
100-mile radius
Yeah.
that cared about this.
Yeah.
see, I didn't go to school with kids that knew about this. Like, I was the only kid in my school.
But see, that's the thing is like yours. It's like I could see kids going to your school that's into this stuff. For me, it's like I went to school in the middle of the woods, basically. Like
Kids
nothing.
kids older than me got it.
Yeah,
But, like,
dude,
my age,
I was
no.
the only kid in my like high school when I went to school here. The 1 year of high school I went, like that understood this. That was like, this is my thing. And it's weird because it led to like a lot of weird stuff with like they're like, oh, you're into that like that demon music and so then it's like, yeah, okay, I guess.
That's
But,
crazy.
like,
The high school that I went to, most of the kids like listen to heavy music, like so much so that my senior class's song, if you will, was "A Day to Remember's Have Faith in Me."
that's
It was,
awesome.
That's sick.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
You're also from You're from DC, right? Like
I wasn't born there. I lived there like right after I graduated from college, but I was born in New Jersey.
Okay, that makes.
So I'm originally from the central New Jersey hardcore scene.
What'd you go to college for?
I went to college for theology, so to study the Bible and
That's awesome.
how to
That's cool.
like read it. and
I do.
understand it.
I do like looking at your stories.
Oh,
they're
cool.
very informative. I like Christian metalcore.
Come on.
Christian metalcore's like it has just.
See, for me, that
Sorry, I saw Reese from Your Spirit Dies. I got distracted, but Christian metalcore has like a very soft spot for my heart.
That's
so
cool.
Christian metalcore, like I can't think of a Christian metalcore band that I don't like.
I get that. I mean, that's kind of the same with me to a degree. Is
Hi, this is my wife, by the way.
well,
Hey, everyone's welcome. We don't care.
but like that's a thing for me too, to a degree. As much as I give Andrew hell about it, like that's a big thing with me as well. Like whenever I got into metalcore, the big bands were like The Devil Wears Prada, For Today,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So it was like, oh, this is that.
Speaking of For Today, the church that I go to.
Is it the one that he preaches at?
Yeah,
In JC?
Maddie Montgomery. Yeah, so Maddie Montgomery's our.
Oh yeah, because he preaches in
JC.
JC. That's
Yeah,
right.
Yep.
Yep. That was like a big band for me though. Like weirdly enough, was For Today. Like,
Okay.
Huh?
Are they problematic? I don't remember.
Some people don't like Maddie just because of things that like.
Okay.
The
That-
things that have been said in the past that I think were taken out of context or not
Yeah.
not understood.
I don't think he's a bad guy. Like he seems like a very nice guy. Everything.
For Today rules.
Like it was cool. My stepdad who got married, or my stepdad's brother who got married a couple of years ago, they did it at that church. They got
Oh,
married.
sick. Okay.
And he's a huge For Today fan. So he's like,
Dang, he should be
I
here
have to-
tonight because he's making an appearance.
Yeah.
He's actually coming tonight.
To like see you guys.
Yeah.
That's what. Okay. That's insane.
Are we gonna interview Maddie from For Today?
Insane, brother.
He's probably gonna be
Well,
like.
we got
"No,
some-
Sorry.
Like valid.
No, that band was insane though. That was like
They were very good.
Seeing the footage from when they did the We Came as Romans benefit show was really
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
That was
Yep.
awesome.
After Kyle passed.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was awesome. That's
What a
that's
crazy
amazing.
era for Christian metalcore.
Some of the best records in metalcore. Like that's just my take on
Yeah.
it. Like
Okay, I lied. There are Christian metalcore bands I don't like.
Attack.
I love Attack Attack.
Oh, really? Okay.
No,
not
well,
now.
not now. I like
Not now.
Someday Came Suddenly, and that's it. When Caleb took over vocals, I didn't care.
Okay.
No, I love when Caleb took over. That's my preferred era, personally. But like,
Say what you want, Austin Carlisle's vocals are just so perfect.
they're fun, I guess. They're okay. But like, it's weird looking back at it because I'm like, I annoy him a lot about because I'm like, no, it's not just to mess with him and everything. But then I'm like, literally every single band that I love from this era are Christian.
I don't like Fit for a King.
Okay.
No, the first record was
Okay, never mind. First, Creation Destruction, perfect.
Yeah, those were.
I don't really.
I mean, the first couple minutes.
Is Wage War Christian?
Wait, who?
Wage War?
They have Christian themes, but they don't exclusively claim to be
All right.
a Christian.
I think the best band today, honestly, from modern metalcore, is Silent Planet.
Silent Planet is the best Christian metalcore band right now.
Yeah,
modern metalcore.
Yeah.
But they also kind of get it too. Like when I seen them
They
live,
get it.
they were just doing stuff themselves, and I was like, "This is weird." Most bands this big don't do that.
Yeah.
And that's like a very hardcore mentality, and I really like that.
So are you very excited to be back?
I'm really excited. I'm excited. We're going to be playing a new song tonight.
Ooh.
And
So you guys are back.
we're back.
Oh shit.
There's some things that I can't say right now, but like be looking out in the
Irae signs
future.
to Trustkill Records.
Man, dude, oh my gosh.
We can talk for hours about Trustkill, I'm sure.
My favorite
Our
band.
page. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah, Trustkill interacts with our page just out
Really?
of the blue. Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, okay.
Yo, Trustkill, if you're listening, my favorite band of all time is It Dies Today.
Yes,
So,
sir, let's go.
All right.
I'm so upset that I missed Furnace Fest.
Yeah,
but
So-
it's probably a good thing because I would have murdered literally everyone. So
So thank you, Kashif.
We're
Absolutely.
gonna having you on. It's awesome. Maybe
I will be in contact for a podcast episode.
Let's
go.
Let's do a podcast sometime.
Because
That'd be fun.
an hour-long talk or an hour and a half long talk about Trustkill and that
I think it sounds like a
era,
great
just
Let's go.
I
We're
would
gonna have
love
a-
it.
I'm gonna be like, guys, I have so
So
much
thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you
excited
for
to
being
see you
on, man.
tonight.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
We got more interviews. I promise.